Welcome to Tecmo Tuesday, and welcome to week dozen of the 2006 Oakland Raiders season, where we tried to escape Jamarcus Russell. I mean, we're at 7-3 at this point, long past, I think, having to worry about that happening in this universe. Speaking of 7-3, that is also the record of the team that just beat us, the Cincinnati Bengals, at 7-3. Chasing them are our opponents this week, 5-6 Pittsburgh Steelers, who are trying to cling on to their chances at getting the Central Division. We are 7-3 and in third place because this division is not an easy one. You got the Chargers ahead of us and the Broncos tied with us. But also they have that tiebreaker at the moment, at least. None of these first three games that take place before ours are going to have any implications in our playoff. The playoff. Well, you know, this playoffs. Indianapolis are 6-5, and you know that game was important for them. But regarding our situation and the competition, no, it did not. Those games did not. So we'll find out after this what the rest of the AFC picture looks like. Simulate the rest of the week and go from there. We got to move on from our rough outing against the Bengals last week. Oh, it's Antonio Holmes. Ugh. All right. Let's not give up a touchdown on the first drive again. Oh, come on. They left the guy wide open over there. Why did they change? All right. Good job by the defense, by the drone on in that particular case. I kind of found myself having to readjust there because the corner came off of his man. Yeah, the corner on the opposite side. All right. Third down. This is not the play I called. I call the split backs play. There we go. I had the guy right in the right spot. That's Asamoah with a pick. Not this week, but next week. We'll have to check. Oh, yeah, that's right. Lamont Jordan's out. Last week was a nightmare. It was a fucking nightmare. Let's see what we can do with Vargas. Oh, good first play of the drive. Come on, he was like a yard past the line to gain. Well, that didn't fool anybody. That did not fool anybody. They knew the play action was coming. All the way across the field to Vargas. He has been the sole offense so far. You know, I think Aaron Brooks today would be playing better than Geno Smith. Although, to be honest, to be perfectly fair, I think one of Geno's biggest problems is the fact that he's on the fucking Raiders. It's like that's where the quarterbacks go to die. And that was an incompletion. That play is not. It's very hit or miss, mostly miss. All right, I had a feeling. You know, I don't usually like to run on 3rd and 5 or more, but I had a feeling that I was gonna have some room over there, and you know, sure enough, I did. I also like this. I figured if I might be able to go for it if I. Let me just shut up and throw the ball and throw it right to the fucking defense. You know, you can go to the well so often, and that time I went to the well in the case of going to the opposite side of the field. Proved to be a mistake. So there's been, you know, very Geno Smith-like interception. And it's been very defensive so far. So I did say, hey, you know, let's play some D, and it's refreshing. There it is again. Alright, good job by the defensive line there. Or maybe that was a linebacker, I don't know. I was too busy looking for, Oh shit, I did not pick my guy. And that's gonna lead to a goddamn completion down the other end. I did not mean to dive. Oh, see, that's why I pick Asamoah, because he is, you know, first off, I would have been able to at least cover that. And secondly, he's the fastest guy in the fucking field. But I slipped, and there you go. That's what happens when you slip. Nice job by Burgess, though, to pick up the sack. Oh, they did. You know, I thought that was gonna be a fake because I called a run in that direction. It ended up being me the run number 3. Yeah, that had to be because I picked run number 1. All right, I'm calling a shotgun. This is a shotgun. This might be a blitz, and it's a blitz. Get him. All right, I thought he was gonna let it go. This helps a lot more because it knocks him out of field goal range. Well, knocks him out of making an easy field goal. It's still within range. Noonan. And it's right down the fucking pipe. What was that? You know, that arrow was off to the side. I thought just enough, but I guess his accuracy is pretty freaking good. Alright. Let's try to get that last one back. We were in field goal range ourselves on that last possession and kind of blew it. Boy. Oh, it's gonna get there in time. And another pick! God damn it. Oh, boy. You know, turnovers are killer. And it was the opposite of the last one where we threw a pick, you know, deep in their territory. This time we gave it up in our own territory. Not deep in our territory, thankfully, but, you know, it's like on one hand you get points, you know, potential points taken away from you when you're driving like that last one, the first one, and the most recent one, just now, that is when you put the opponent in prime position. I was hoping they would call him that shotgun play again. They did not. Get that sack. Get that sack. Help him out. Yes! Burgess has been the hero on defense here so far. Aside from the pick from Asamoah that I had, it's been Burgess. Man, this guy's lighting it up too. That was a long field goal. But still, that sack was very important. It kept them, you know, from breaking the game open. You know, 10-0 would have been tough, but we've got a shot, amazingly, to take the lead here. Oh boy, here they come. Oh! And that is, at least it stops the clock, you know, buys us some time to think about what the fuck we want to do here. Just want to get this first down. Alright, no, you know, not necessarily on that play, but... maybe on this one? Alright, let's get out of bounds. Oh, no. No, he got it! I did not expect that. Well contested. It was not. It was not the receiver I was going for. I was going for the one who was behind him, who was. Oh shit! They gonna block this? All right. We managed to get the lead after all that. We have the lead. You know, they definitely outplayed us in that first half, particularly with those turnovers. But defense has been keeping us alive. Come on, Bird, just get us another one. Why did I pick him? Why did I pick Morrison? Why did I not pick Awesome One? Just, like, get back there, but whatever. All's well that ends well, and that was a good end to the half. Oh, yeah, those picks were a killer, or they could have been, because they only led to 2 field goals and not 2 touchdowns. If it was 14-7, you know, we'd still be in the game. That would have been a nice touchdown to get back in it, but it's much nicer when you hold them to field goals and you're able to actually take the lead in that situation. Alright, let's get back on the ground. Ugh. It's tough to come back from these with these second and long situations. Oh man, I thought that defender was gonna catch up to it again. You know, it's like Brooks's passes, they take a while to get there, and that gives the defenders time. And man, again. Alright, you got some of it. I was hoping to get a little bit more, but, ah! And yeah, another pick. Oh, damn it. They're killing me, Whitey. They're killing me. That's 3 INTs. And that was, I guess that was a run. I thought it was going to be a play fake there, but, I mean, I called the fucking play, too. Why was I expecting it to be a play fake? I don't know why. It's like even though it was a correct call, I'm thinking, like, oh, that's a sack right there. I've been forced a quick throw. So far, I've been calling these plays well. And it's a shotgun. This be the 3rd blitz in a row. It's the 3rd blitz in a row. Get him? We got him. Wow. Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20 with the sack. And this is we're gonna have to get the ball back. We dodged another bullet. 3 interceptions. And it's only 6 points we gave up as a result of those 3 turnovers. That is, you know, if our offense was at least somewhat on their game, we would be in a really good spot right here. It does not feel like we're winning this game, but, you know, we are. And, you know, it's not like we're getting gashed, or you know, I mean, we've given up some rough, you know, losses on 1st down, which set up long 2nd downs, and look at this, now we're going to have a 3rd and medium because of that. They've been blowing up the backfield quite a bit. But, you know, we've been moving the ball okay, but those picks. Oh my god, I thought it was going to be another one. That ball looked a little bit out of his reach, but he managed to hang on. Do not want to turn the ball over back here with a 1-point lead. Like, that's... Oh, man, again. And it's, you know, it's like that line. They're not even... It's not even that they're calling the plays. They're just... That line is busting through. Alright, that was fine. It's, you know, incompletion is much better. Nah, god damn it, that's the 4th one. I thought, you know, he's open. Oh, god damn it. I was saying, I should have just thrown it deep. Because what's the difference? If it's an interception back there, it's a punt. Now they get the ball in our fucking territory again. And this kicker has the leg of fucking Brandon Aubrey, and now Parker's gonna finally break one through for a touchdown to end the 3rd quarter. Oh, you know, the defense has been bend, don't break, but they broke that time. You know, I shouldn't have said Geno Smith because Aaron Brooks has inhaled the spirit of Geno Smith and is throwing interceptions left, right, and sinker. And now look at this fucking kickoff, too. Booming the shit out of it. We gotta travel the full field. Wait a minute, we're gonna get a decent return here. Well, I'll be damned. We got it out to the 30. Alright. Oh, man, it's like, what the hell to do here? How about we get fucking blown up again? That's what we do. Keep going. Wow. Again, these defenders, they get there. They're fast. They catch up even when they're open for what seems like it's going to be long enough. And yeah, the passes are slow as fuck. There you go, Fargus. Good job, buddy. All right, we're almost at the friggin' red zone. We're basically at the red zone. We are on the 20. He's fighting. He lost another yard, but it's like, what the fuck is he gonna do? You know, he's they're blowing up the line every other play, more than every other play. Oh man, they're jumping up there and everything. Come on, that's a first down. Shit. I'm not even gonna, like, try to run out the clock here. Well, you know what? I might as well. Because we're not... Even if we do fuck up, because I was thinking, like, oh, what if we don't get this touchdown? And then we have no time to get the ball back. I mean, I'm banking on this being our last shot here. This series. And, yeah, couldn't break enough tackles there. I really don't like the idea of throwing here, because I don't have, like, the weapons or the quarterback. Oh, everybody's covered. There you go, Brooks! Got, like, an extra fucking yard out of it. Ugh. Oh, damn it. Alright, here it is, the game. Ugh. No, no! Hey. Ah. Maybe we can get a safety. He's gonna run for it. Nope, we get the sack. Alright, well, the whole game is gonna come down to the punt return. There's no way. There's just no fucking way to make it, to get this, to take this. Oh, I ran right into him. You know, I was trying to, like, I don't know what I was trying to do. I was trying to, like, just make them miss as much as possible. 4 interceptions. That is the story of the game. The defense did well, in all things considered. 1 first down we gave up. You know, plus that touchdown. Really 2. It was those interceptions that, you know, like, they set them up with, in one case, they were set up right in field goal range because their kicker, Jake Reed, was blasting them. And in the other case, it was like one play that set them up from where we originally threw the interception. And then there was another interception that led to the touchdown, and yeah, that was another one of those, like, one-play journeys where the defense finally cracked. A very, very rough night. Hats off to Fargus for, like, putting the effort in. You know, it was like he was getting beat up back there. Lamont Jordan, I don't think would have made a difference. I mean, what I mean by that is we wouldn't have been able to overcome that even with him because of just the way that they were busting through. It was like maybe there would have been a play. Maybe there would have been a play where he would have gotten away and taken it all the way. That would have been the only thing that could have changed the course there. And maybe I should have ran in retrospect. I should have ran in that last series at least another time. But it was like it was first and goal from the 10. I had to get the whole fucking 10 yards. But it's hindsight. Whatever. We're reeling a little bit. But I'm not, and I'm not here. I'm still going on. I'm not even paying attention to what the hell's going on. San Diego lost, and so did Denver. Okay, so, and Bengals lose too. Like that. I mean, not that we're too worried about like the home field or anything, but that is the other team in the AFC. The Pittsburgh climbs into the race because of that game too, and with Kansas City winning over San Diego, yeah, they get closer to us, and they're also in the hunt themselves. But that gives us a shot. We're only one game behind the Chargers. Still, with that, we have not as good of a point differential as Denver. I think that Cincinnati game really kicked us in the nuts. But next week, we got the Broncos. Hell yeah, that's a big matchup. And then we got Buffalo the week after that. Then we play Jacksonville again. They're in the West in this funky-ass ROM. Ravens after that, and then we close things out with the Bills. The Bills? The hell are we playing Buffalo twice for? Who the hell came up with this schedule and these divisions? We're playing the Bills twice? I mean, maybe because this is the 28-team league in a 2006 season where there's fifth place schedules. They, went with the ROM of Tecmo Super Bowl and their schedule, even though they changed all the teams around and everything. It's gotta be, yeah. It's gotta be like all the schedule of Tecmo Super Bowl, the original Tecmo Super Bowl must be a placeholder for all the teams that they changed, and they rearranged it, but still kept that schedule as the skeleton of the schedule. I don't know. I don't know why the fuck I'm even trying to break that part of it down, but that is what it is. It's fucked up enough. Let's just roll with it and embrace the weirdness. But bottom line is we got the Broncos next week, and that game is going to be absolutely massive. It's out of all the rest of the games that are left, that's the most crucial head-to-head matchup. I mean, who knows? Maybe Baltimore gets hot a little bit. Well, Bills too. That's as far as out of division games go. We got them twice for some reason, and they're tied for first with the Colts and Titans, neither of which are in the AFC East. But who gives a fuck? I guess. So that's it for this week. Next week, it'll be our 12th game, and I will go back through the league leaders and seeing how everybody shakes out for the final stretch of the season. Big divisional matchup next week. I'll see you then next week. Thanks for watching.